Welcome back to my channel, YouTube. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video. This is All Things Home with Kiva, and today we are going to be un-Christmasing. Yes, you heard me right. Un-holidaying, honey. We are going to be taking down all of our Christmas decorations. We are going to be un-Christmasing, un-holidaying, getting everything put back into their original places, because I'm OCD like that. Drop down in the comments if you're OCD like that. Like, I know a lot of people keep their stuff up way past January, New Year's, some people even to Valentine's Day. But as for me, honey, my OCD will not let me. I have to get things back in their original spots, packed away for next year. So I want y'all to join me. First, let me just say, girl, don't act like y'all don't see the growth, okay, in these good old dreads. I am locking up so perfectly. I'm excited. Let me stand back against this white. Yes, honey. Yes, I am starting to bulb. I am excited about that. We are 3 months in. We're working in our third month right now. January the 23rd will be 3 months. So I am excited. I am so ecstatic about this journey. I just got all type of journeys going on, okay? But today is a perfect day for us to un-Christmas because it is gloomy outside. Girl, let me step over here and let you see what it's looking like on the outside part. Raining, thunderstorms in effect, and also possible tornadoes. So I'm very freakish when it comes to those type of things. But however, we are going to pipe up our music today. You all won't be able to hear that. No shade, no tea. But we are going to get that together and we're just going to get in our zone, okay? So this video right here is definitely going to be something that's going to be a very motivating video. I want you all to be motivated to get up off your heinies, okay? And unpack your Christmas trees. If you are somebody that likes to unpack. Now, if you're somebody that likes to keep your stuff up, all the way up until, St. Patrick's Day, girl, that's your business. Okay, but as for me, I like to get things back in order. Although they look absolutely beautiful, I just love to get things back in order. So we're going to light a candle. We're going to put on some Lysol. I don't know, girl. I just know that he's on TikTok. I found him on TikTok and he sings that song Season. I love his voice so much. It puts me in the mind of my favorite R&B artist Division. And I just love it. So y'all will hear me, soul train to it. But y'all won't be able to hear it, girl. But that's not, nothing for y'all to worry about. Just think about it. Just think about it. Come on, join me. All right, let's go ahead and get this amazing candle lit. This is the Pink Pineapple Sunrise Candle by Bath and Body Works. Let's go ahead and get this lit so it can start illuminating my home and smelling amazing. All right, so the first thing we'll do is start packing up this credenza area here. So we're just going to be taking out all of the holiday decorations and getting this credenza and everything back together, along with this amazing tablescape. Listen, this tablescape was an absolute hit here in my home this holiday. I just want to say it was an absolute joy. It was absolutely gorgeous to be able to walk past this beautiful, beautiful tablescape every single morning. The mauves, the pinks, the blushes, they were absolutely beautiful and they just really made the warmness of the room come out and show. And of course, I hate to take my tree down, but it is un-Christmas time. It is un-tree time. So we have to go ahead and pack everything back up and put everything in their rightful places until next year. I would love to say that if this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos here at All Things Home with Kiva, I count it all joy. It's such a blessing. Thank you all so much for being here. And I would love for you all to come back and continue to be a part of our family here with All Things Home with Kiva. Consider subscribing to the channel. There's more where this came from. And to all of my subbies that have been here since the beginning, hey y'all, what's going on? Thank y'all so much. Make sure that you are liking the video. Yes. Comment down below and let me know something that kind of just came about this year for Christmas that you had absolute no knowledge of on last year. For me, it was the Christmas tree collars. Like they just all of a sudden popped up at about October. And that's when I start seeing them advertised on Pinterest, Etsy, different places like that. And I was like, that is so neat. It is, I mean, totally different from just the flat tree skirts that we've been used to all of these years, right? Comment down below and let me know something that took you by surprise, just like all of a sudden this year. So, funny story about this minimal flocked Christmas tree. This is really not a flocked Christmas tree. When I purchased this Christmas tree about 2 years ago, it was just a regular green skinny tree. But I absolutely fell in love with the flocked look after I purchased the tree. So what did I do? I ran out, I bought a can of the spray snow, and I flocked the tree out myself. It was an absolute beautiful sight to see when I did that about 2 years ago. Well, this Christmas, I kind of forgot about the spray snow until after I got all of my ornaments on my tree. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. I'm missing that flock look. So I ran out and I purchased the last can of spray snow that Michael's had. And I came home, and what did I do? I sprayed my tree after the ornaments were on there. And so that is why it's only flocked in so many areas, and not others. It was a complete fail, but I did the best I could. I just kind of sprayed snow in between ornaments. It worked out. No one was able to tell.
What do you want to see? What do you want to share with me? 这天气 fantastic， 空气里透着幸福气息。How sweet sweet bread， 你送的玫瑰都变得好风趣。
那些新鲜的事，我们留给微博；了解新鲜的事，心卷全部都归我。冲破你心房，不读说是你平片，这首歌你轻唱，是谁拨动你心弦？
And so here we go. This is all that came off of our tree. But first, I want to tackle this area right here. Again, I said that I sprayed snow on the wall. So once I get this tree down and in the box, we'll be tackling that area of the spray snow that I got on the wall. So we're going to use this Miss Myers multi-surface cleaner to get this spray snow off of the wall. You will notice that when I wipe it down, my wall will kind of be a little lighter, but it is a satin finish paint, so it will go back to the color at hand once it dries.
What do you want to see?
All right, and here is our ornament mess right here. All of our thousands and thousands of ornaments are compiled on this table, and we are going to be separating them, putting them into bags. I have a box over there behind the chair. It's kind of out of the way of the camera, but that is where I'll be taking everything and putting them down inside, getting this box all packed up and closed up for next year. So let's get into it. And I'm just going somewhat for a little organization here with the ornaments. It's not going to be exactly perfect, and that's okay. I just want to be able to get things compartmentalized in different bags. So first of all, I'll be able to see them, and then I'll be able to pinpoint what I want and what I need for next year, although they are probably all going to go on the tree once again next year. But just in case I change up my color scheme for next year, I just want to be able to have everything compartmentalized in these gallon Ziploc bags. I just want to also say that I did look for the 2 or 3 gallon size Ziploc bags, but I couldn't find them. My mother is pretty much the only one that I know that has those on hand, but I did look in my local Walmart and Kroger, and they did not have it's either the 2 or the 3 gallon size, but I know it's much bigger. It's almost double this gallon size bag. I would have loved to have those, but I couldn't find those. I'll be on the lookout for those still throughout. They're just good to have around the house as well. Comment down below and let me know what you all have thought about these wild, outlandish colored trees that have just like all of a sudden, the end of November, beginning of December, popped up. I've seen everything from purple trees to red trees to white trees. White trees, of course, have always been around, but I've even seen black trees. And I am going to tell you something. I was an absolute fan of a few of the all black trees. I actually follow At Home with Tam, and she actually spray painted her green tree black this year. It was absolutely gorgeous. Hmm, 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 hmm. Y'all make sure that you all stay tuned. There are going to be some changes that I'll be doing sometime this year that are going to be absolutely gorgeous in my space. I'm talking about all type of things that I'm just going to make sure that you all are on the journey with me on. I'm just so excited for the year to come. 2022 is going to be a year of boldness for me. It's going to be a year of all things home, beautiful, outlandish, go for what you know, all of those things. Make sure that you all stay right here, stay tuned, stay connected, stay subscribed. It is going to be a journey and a well one at that. I'm so excited. And here is our massive box of ornaments. Now, this right here, I would definitely be out of line and out of order in a lot of you all's homes by me sweeping all of these glitter chunks, glitter dust on my floor. But honey, it is okay. That shark rocket that I purchased is going to definitely take care of all of that. My favorite, the Sprayway glass cleaner. Let's go ahead and get this table shining and pretty like new. And so we're going to sweep up a little bit here. We have a lot of glitter chunks, um, ornament hangers, and things of that nature on the floor. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get most of that up off of the floor before we start our vacuuming. And let's go ahead and remove these chairs so we can make sure that we get to this carpet and get all of this glitter stuff off of the carpet and out of the crevices of our carpet as well. I believe that this is the Shark Rocket. I scored this from a gentleman off of Facebook Marketplace for $60. I think it's up towards about 200 to 300, if I'm not mistaken. I see a lot of my favorite YouTubers use this, so I just had to score something of the sort. I love the way it breaks down, and it also does have a lot of attachments to it. The guy even offered to come in and help me with getting it up and running, breaking it down, how to clean it, all of those things. But I did opt out for that just because of what, we have going on right now. And then again, I mean, he was a stranger. So I told him I would reach out to him definitely if I needed any help. I thought that was very nice of him, though. There are still really nice people in this world. All right, let's go ahead and put our everyday tablescape back on this table and figure out how we are going to design it this time. I try so hard sometimes to get things right back the way that they were before the holidays, but being that I cannot remember exactly how I had everything in here, we're just going to play around with a couple of things and, get it, together. And it's okay if things change. I prefer that anyway. I am loving this little handy dandy micro suede mitt. I actually picked this up one of my favorite YouTubers. I have a lot of those. Styled by Imani uses these. She's the first one that I've ever seen use a micro suede mitt, and she cleans her tables and things like that on some of her videos. So when I saw one in Ross for $3.99, I had to get it. As a matter of fact, I got the last two that were hanging up. That handy dandy sprayway again. Love it. And so, what you'll see me doing here now is just kind of trying to organize this. Maybe take some things out that were on it before and put some new things on it. Just kind of dance it up a little bit and get it kind of back how I would like to see it as I walk past this room on a day to day basis. And it's okay that when you're designing an area that you take stuff out, put stuff in, stand back, look at it, see what you like and what you could change. Think about all of your designing critiques, things in threes, highs and lows, different textures, and just try to get things organized the way you would have them to be. At the end of the day, no matter what the rules are, it's your space. And this is what we've come up with. I hope you love it. And we've reached the end of the video. Thank you all so much for being here with me as I got this room back together. I'm so excited and I'm so ecstatic about what it is and what it's become. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am loving the absolute space of this room. It's so zen. My husband calls this a therapist room. He says that it is so quaint. He says that it is so inviting. When he sees it, he just wants to take his shoes off and just lay on the floor and I don't know. He's crazy, but I'm absolutely loving the space, and I hope that you all do too. Make sure that you all are liking and commenting and loving the video. And again, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more where this come from. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed.